In order to have an ostomy, you have a surgical procedure that creates a new opening through your abdomen called a stoma. So that way your waste can flow out of your body because your function in either your urinary or digestive system is not working properly or something needs to heal. And that's why you need to have an ostomy procedure. So, like, what are some kind of severities? Like colon cancer can be one, Crohn's that isn't in remission, diverticulitis, things like that. In my case, it's Crohn's. My Crohn's wasn't in remission, and the portion that needed to take out. So you could have a temporary ostomy or a permanent ostomy. In my case, I have a permanent ostomy. What I have is called an ankylostomy, or permanent, because my Crohn's was not getting in remission and I had to have parts of my intestines removed and all that stuff, and now I have a permanent one. They go through the anterior abdominal wall with an opening from your colon or whatever part of your intestines that is safe and disease free, and that's how they create the stoma. You're gonna be in the hospital for about a week, maybe two, depending on how your ostomy is progressing, because they want to make sure you could pass like gas and stuff like that. They want to make sure it starts to function before you get out of the hospital, because the last thing you want is to have to go back into the hospital because it's not working properly. So you need to make sure that before you leave the hospital that it is working well and partially healed enough that you can finish healing in your home. When you're healing in your home, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit to get used to having it and the process that goes on with it and the routine. But after a little bit, like a couple of months, maybe sooner, depends. Um, it will start feeling like routine, and you don't have to be like, oh crap, I forgot this, I forgot that. It will start feeling like routine, and you don't have to be like, oh crap, I forgot this, I forgot that. It'll be drilled into your brain at that point to where you'll be like, alright, I need to check my to go bag. I need to this and that. Cause I have a backpack that I carry. I carry some extra changes of clothes, extra supplies. I make sure I have that with me at all times because it can still be a little unpredictable. You don't know when you're gonna have a leak and your bag is gonna be faltered. So you want to be prepared and have those extras with you all at all times.